Nice. Hello everyone, and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator VR. Last time we began work on this playset, and now we shall continue. Going to wash that, and the big dino. So yeah, let's begin. Oop. Begin up here. And we'll just washy, wash. And do the green. I think is probably good for the bulk of the dirt and stuff. We're probably going to need the ladder to get the tops of the building here. Ooh, little lag there. Interesting. Wash. Oh. There. On earth isn't that over there? That's a gnome. Get out of here, gnome. Scram. Not today, gnome. Not today. Stupid gnomes. Always trying to sneak up on me. Anyone else having trouble with gnomes lately? I don't know what their deal is. I'm just stand out there in the garden, just watching, unmoving, unblinking. It's creepy. And why don't they move? They never move when you look at them, like weeping angels. Maybe they're a type of weeping angel. Maybe they're a subspecies hereto unknown by modern scientists. Oop. What is my hand doing up there? Get back down here. Honestly. Yeah, don't trust them gnomes. Don't trust the gnomes. One minute they're just standing there in your garden and you turn your back on them and BAM! Sent to the past. Creepy. Until you put that on. Interesting. Oops. There was a button that said to turn the nozzle. Oh, left trigger. And the missing cat, apparently. Now keep your eyes out for that. If we see the cat and take it back, there may be a reward in it. And this is a much different game than the last one I recorded. The last one I recorded, I was doing, what was it? It was the Arizona Sunshine, which is a game about zombies. But instead of shooting water at dirt, you're shooting metal slugs at zombies' chrome domes. And, yeah. Much different game. For one, the dirt in this game is not trying to attack you and eat you. It kind of sits there. Pestering. That's done. Okay. Yeah, I think I might need the ladder for the rest of it. For now, let's just get the bottom done. And we can worry about it later. Worry about doing the tops of the building later. Not later. There's layers. Layers of filth. Must make it all clean. Must all be clean. Clean, clean, clean. I wasn't sure if this series would make good videos, but one of my long-term viewers, I say long-term, really haven't been doing this all that long, said he really enjoys these videos, so enjoys the commentary. So we continue on. For now, at least. I may decide to not do any more of these videos. I don't know. We shall see. They're certainly not as action-packed as some of the other videos that I have played on this channel. Like the I Expect You to Die series, which basically is Escape the Room spy game, which is pretty fun, although sometimes I do get kind of stuck and trying to figure out, like, what do I do next? And then I just, like, start rubbing things up against other things, hoping that whatever I'm doing will move the game forward. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, this is fun for me to do, but unless I'm, constantly talking to you all, it's a little bit dull. It's basically just watching me point at black and brown and junk and pressing a button and then it just disappearing, so it's probably more enjoyable to do rather than watch, but it might not be enjoyable to everyone, even to play, because not everyone enjoys this kind of close to my berry. And the kind of game doesn't appeal to everyone. And I can certainly see why. I mean, cleaning, not for everyone. Especially those who maybe clean for a living, like if you did this kind of thing for your normal day job, you probably don't want to come home and spend time doing more of it. Unless you really, really, really enjoy cleaning, and for whatever reason you can't work anymore, because maybe you don't have any more work to do, or maybe, you've used up your allotted time for working. Well, I can't understand that. I mean, no one's going to say no if you want to spend extra time cleaning, unless you're like doing overtime, I guess. But I don't know. There's some people who really get into the whole cleaning. They got that the visceral cleanup detail, which I have played before. I'm hoping maybe they do that in VR. That would be fun to do in VR. But basically, it's cleaning up like after those movies or games that you play where it's just like, oh, the alien's here, oh, he's eating everyone, oh, there's brains and guts everywhere, and your job basically is to clean up the aftermath. It's not to fight off the alien scourge yourself. No. It is basically you going in and, collecting all the shell casings, mopping up all of the bodily fluids, whatever they may be, alien or human, and it's gross, but it's fun. But yeah, that kind of game where you're cleaning, it only appeals to a certain type of individual. People called them, what was it, post-dad games? Like games where you are, now a dad, and maybe your reflexes for some of the other games aren't as good anymore, so you just kind of relax. And you're older now and you have children, hence post-dad. So it's kind of relaxing to do. You don't have to worry about, using up too much energy because maybe your dog's tired because of everything. So, yeah. Anyway, it's coming along nicely. But I have to go and clean the underneath as well. All these big yellow stains to PowerWash too. Oh, my neck. Ooh. You are no match for me. Filth. You will respect my watch authority. However that goes. All this stuff. It's got to come off. The red nozzle does quite a good job of it. I like how they have the button where you just press it once and then the water just goes continuously. Because if I'm holding this down the entire time, my finger is going to get very, very tired. I can already feel it in my wrist. Whew. Showing my age, my wrist is giving me problems. It used to be like this. Can I switch to my other hand for a while? Apparently not. Okay. Well, can't escape me. Oh, goodness. I didn't realize how much I was leaving behind. Goodness gracious. Thank the maker that they have this spot the dirtiness button. Very useful. This interior is almost done. Yes, I know, I'm going to get to you next, don't worry. You're flashing at me. I guess I am pressing the button. Okay. Can I? Oh, I can go up here. Nice. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I remember when I first got my VR, and the whole, like, moving around and teleporting and all that gave me such a, such a bad feeling in my stomach. Just like, ugh, ugh. But I overcame it, and I got my, what's referred to as VR legs, or vlegs, as some people call them. Legs. VR legs. Yep. I'm the king of the world! It's not a boat, but, you know. All the nooks and crannies. What exactly is a cranny? I know what a nook is, but what's a cranny? What is the definition of a cranny? Do tell. Because I'm confused on that point. They talk about a breakfast nook. Would you ever really call something a breakfast cranny? I mean, honestly. It is a perfectly logical and reasonable question. At least I think it is. Maybe not to any of you, but I think this concept is important. It's important to understand what words mean. Otherwise, are we no better than the barbarians? I have a friend who talks a lot about not being barbarians. He's got a podcast. You should check it out. It's called Well, I'll Tell Ya. It's quite good. Quite good indeed. Hope you appreciate that, Josh. I just plugged your podcast on my YouTube channel. I've been on there a couple times myself. It's fun. You know. Oh, I need to get the... There we go. Over here. Oops. I need to press this... Go over here. There. Alright, fine. We got it. Wash, wash, wash. that. Huh. It's gone. It appeared and disappeared as soon as it had arrived. Very strange indeed. You know what they do? They make a game that's the reverse of this, where instead of cleaning, you really mess it up. You make it really, really dirty. That'd be fun. Like a game where you spray like dirt and grime and other such stuff everywhere. And you're like, haha! I have dirtied your playground. What are you going to do now? Haha, you'll have to call in the power washer. It'd be a great business plan where you are during the night you are a villain that goes around dirtying things up, but then during the day you go and clean it up for money. It's like an exterminator that gives you pests rather than takes them away. Like that episode of The Three Stooges. Three Stooges, that takes me back. That was comedy gold. There we go. Clean. Go down. Go down. Down, down. Ah. Last video I asked you all what your favorite playground game was to play, obviously, in the playground. So, I'm not sure, I haven't actually seen any comments yet on what you all enjoy doing at the playground as a kid, if you played something akin to like freeze tag, or be more of a game of your own invention. Just don't tell me you're one of those kids who are playing like some kind of, magic, like almost LARPing-esque game. You were like, you didn't get me, I have my everything-proof shield. Because those kids, there's a special place for you. Special place for those kids who are like, oh, you didn't get me, because I came up with this one thing that you can't actually do anything about because it's in the name, everything-proof shield. Those kids, those kids deserve what's coming to them. Yeah. Not that I'm going to do it. Certainly not. I'm sure someone else will take care of it. I try not to, I don't condone violence against the younger individuals, because they are the future. They are the future. They should be taught. They should learn that what they have done is not good, and it's not very good sportsmanlike. And hopefully they can be told and taught that before someone takes a bike chain to their face. Hopefully. But there are people out there who would do it. Not me. I'm one of those people who rather just, hey, let's talk it out. Let's have a conversation before, we jump to fisticuffs. Because I am not a barbarian. I know some of you look at my games that I've done and be like, sure, Zach, you're not a barbarian. You just love to play those violent games where you're smashing people's skulls in and, all that stuff. And it's like, well, I'm not actually doing that, am I? I'm in a virtual reality. That's why I call it VR. That's what it's short for. VR is short for virtual reality. So I'm not actually doing that. I am in a virtual, made-up world doing these things. And so I'm not actually doing it. Am I? No, I am not. Anyway. Ooh. Don't want that. Go away. Yeah, the yellow nozzle, that is, I think, the best nozzle to use. It's a nice mid nozzle, I think. Gets rid of the dirt, gets rid of the grime. Bling, 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 bling. Aha! I see you there. Gotta love that sound, the sound of clean. Ching, 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 ching. I said ting earlier, didn't I? Which is it, ching or ting? What do you guys think? Ching or ting? Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to get this place to 100%. I don't think that's likely to happen. Not saying that I'm not going to get rid of every single... Ooh, wow. That's a lot. Not saying I'm not going to get rid of every single dirt stain and what have you that I see, but if it's not noticeable, then, what's the worry? I mean, it's just going to get dirty again anyway. That's another thing, is that a 100% completionist would not be able to enjoy this game, because they're just going around hunting for the last, 1% of dirt, being like, where is it? I need to find it! But they won't find it, because it's just one little obscure speck of dirt that is underneath somewhere that you don't really notice. And I'll be hunting for who knows how long, trying to find the blasted thing. Anyway. Just do the best you can. And if there's a little bit of dirt, then, no sweat. It's not going to stay clean forever. You're going to have to come back and clean it again at some point. Well, not in this game, because once you're done cleaning, I don't think you ever take the same job ever again. But, you know what I mean, in real life. It's going to get dirty again, so, don't go super overboard with your cleaning. Just do your best and relax. Nice little seating area here. kids can come in and they can pretend they're like working at a restaurant. Be like, what can I get you? Be like, I'll have a dirt pie, please. Be like, coming right up, although there's no real... Well, there's this dirt that I'm cleaning up. But I'm not sure if they're really going to find much in the way of... Oh, I think I'm getting more job as I progress through doing this one. Everyone's hearing about, oh, this guy is, A+ when it comes to cleaning. So I need to get him to come and clean my Fiori or whatever it is. Fiori? Are there Fioris, or am I thinking of Guy Fieri? Oh, there are Fioris, aren't there? There's a type of car called a Fiori. I'm not crazy. I'm not. Don't listen to him. Listen to me. I don't care. I'm not crazy. He said, what? Anyway. No, I am perfectly fine. I am not talking to myself. I am not going mad. I am great. I am great. How are you? Are you guys doing alright? You having a good day, a good week, a good month, a good year? Yes, it's been quite a year, 2024, hasn't it? Crazy stuff going on. We don't really talk all that much about, like world events and what have you. Because we're supposed to be chill. This is supposed to be an escape from the harshness of the real world with some virtual cleaning with our magic water nozzle that just makes dirt disappear and you don't actually see where the runoff is, which is great. Yeah, I don't know how long this video is going to be because honestly I'm going to finish cleaning this whole thing. And I have to go and do that dinosaur over there. So, there we go. I just realized I'm not done with over here yet. Gotta clean this. Up. There we go. There we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. Oh, that's the city over there. And over there. No city over here, though. We must be in the suburbs. Never actually lived in a city. I've stayed in a city. Never actually lived in a city. I'm more of a, I guess you'd call me a country boy. Actually, I'm not sure if we'd call it country, small town, but I wouldn't call it country. There are a lot of woods around us, though. A lot of woods, a lot of wetlands. The prime hunting area, I would say. I've gone hunting before. It's kind of dull. Most of it is just kind of sitting out there waiting for something to pass you by, and then you do see something, and then you realize, oh, I can't actually shoot that. I don't have the right permit. And then you're sitting out there even longer. Well, you have to get out there early too, because if you're not out there before the sun rises, then good luck actually seeing. Oh, you can go out there later. I am lying. I am sorry. You can go out later, and but for the most part, if you're not out there super early and just sit out there in the woods for hours at a time, it's nice. Nature is nice, but it just gets to the point where you've hunted, you've been out here for hours, you haven't seen anything, so I'm going to pack up and go back home. And of course, as soon as you pack up and you've gotten all your your gear all set and ready to go. That is precisely when you see something, and it's like, oh, dang it! I've already put everything away. Oh well. And there are some people who, hunt, and there's some people who don't hunt. Well, there's some people like that in every kind of walk of life, but, for the main part, I think that hunting is something that humankind has done for ages and ages and ages. And in this day and age when you can, basically order anything you want from your living room couch. You don't even have to, go anywhere and the grocery store, what have you. You can just order all online. You have all these different apps and services. And think, oh, I don't really need to hunt anymore. I mean, I can order a pizza, or I can order groceries straight from my living room. And it's like, well, that is true, yes. So I guess there's no real need to hunt for, food or what have you. Like I said, you can go to you can go to the market yourself, or you can order it online, or what have you. But there's something about tradition, going out into the woods and sitting there, being part of nature, seeing a beautiful, delicious turkey or something like that, and just getting it yourself. The thing about getting it yourself that makes it all worthwhile. Plus, you're helping keeping the population down. Another issue where, we have too much of a population of turkey or too much of a population of deer, and then they're all starving because there's not enough food to go around for everyone, then you have a problem. If there's not enough deer to go around, then, the predators start looking towards humans a little bit more hungrily. Anyway. Whew. Looking good. How are we doing for... It's the... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's this button up here. I'm just checking to see the cleanliness. Down there. And get the ladder. Ladder! Come to me. My trusty steed. The ladder. Yeah, there's a lot of dirt there and there and over there. Oh goodness, I missed a whole lot over there, didn't I? Whoop! Come here. We've got to clean. I'm excited to get this done, go over to the Stegosaurus. I think that's going to be fun. Stegosaurus looks fun, at least. Aha! The roof is now done. Excellent. There we go. It's a mister. That's what it feels like, at least. It's not incredibly powerful, but it does have a lot of surface area. At this close, you may not need it to be that have that much surface area. No, I'm not looking forward to. I am not looking forward to cleaning this playmat. I think those are all done. Yeah. There it is again! What does it want? What is it doing here? What is its mission? There we go. There we go. I forgot which button changed the nozzle for a second there. Whoopsies. There. Run out of things to talk about. Quick. So, about that weather we've been having. Crazy, huh? Can you believe that it has been this insert weather type here all this week? Crazy, huh? Just completely and utterly crazy. I would very much like it to be less insert preferred weather type here for the rest of the week. That would be preferable. You know what I mean? Okay. Topics. Weather? No. That's no good. Politics? No, of course not. Never politics. We've already talked about what people like to do at playgrounds. Ooh. I'm raking my brain. Can't think of anything to talk about. I should talk about games I've played. I've kind of done that already. Talk about games I've played on the channel. Oh, here's a fun topic. You know, the first videos that I actually ended up doing was the Resident Evil VR video, and I started I actually started recording halfway through. The reason being that I at the time, wasn't really interested all that much in doing like YouTube videos and what have you. I started playing, and I was having some fun with it, and I figured out, I can take videos, and I can record, I got that backwards. I can take pictures and I can record videos. That's pretty cool. And I was like, I can share these. That's fun too. So I started doing that. And a friend of mine said, wow, you should, share these on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't really know anything about doing YouTube videos. And it's like, you don't really need to know anything. You just, talk to people and upload. You do, record videos. Talk to the audience. Engage with them, and talk what you're thinking in the video currently, and then you can upload, and it'll be fun. It'll be great. Because before I was just recording the videos, and I wasn't really doing the commentary like this. I was just doing the videos because I wasn't really doing them for anyone except for just doing the recordings and sending them out via email to some of my friends and family who are enjoying them. So I was like, oh, I'm glad you like them. And someone said, oh, you should put these up on YouTube, and then you can share them with even more people. And I was like, oh, maybe I should. So I did. And yes, I was already partway through Resident Evil 4 VR when I started to upload them to YouTube. So the videos of Resident Evil 4 that I already had, I have them. They're just not really that good because at the time I wasn't recording them for YouTube. I mean, they're probably early videos of mine probably still aren't that good. Maybe I'm really still not that good. Who knows? I do this for fun. It's really just kind of a little hobby that I do for fun. Not really looking to make this like a professional YouTube job or anything like that. I'm just enjoying myself, having fun, sharing it with friends and family. And YouTube's the easiest way. I can just, when I make a new video, I send them out the link. It is a lot easier than just sending them the individual video, which is nice. Anyway, yeah, that is how I started doing the YouTube videos. Alright, this looks... Go away. This looks clean. Oh, there's this whole thing right here that I completely missed. Yeah, what was my first full series? I don't remember what my first full series was. It might have been... It might have actually been the... What was it? It may have been... Super Hot. That was an early game that I made videos for and uploaded. It also might have been... Job Simulator. Can't honestly remember. I have to go and look it up. But yes, since then I have done a lot of videos on a lot of different series. And like before I was even doing like VR videos, what was it before or was it after? I think it may have been before actually, because I was using... I didn't have the VR. I'll have to check the times and the dates and what have you. But I was doing some streams using my Stadia, which sadly Stadia is no more. R.I.P. Stadia. Now I was streaming and again, mainly streaming it because I was showing it to friends and family. In fact, one of my buddies, who I refer to as the Douglas, actually watched me, like we would on a video call, video call while I was streaming, and he would, like, I would ask him, okay, I would do Hitman. Mainly that was it. I would stream Hitman, and he would tell me what to do, and it's like, oh, what if you were to, assassinate the target using a banana? I was like, I could see if I could make that work, and then we would try on stream to figure out how to assassinate one with a banana. And it was a lot of fun. And we had a great time. And yes, the Douglas is a dear friend of mine who I have played many games with throughout the years, not just, the streaming games. He kind of played. He told me what to do, and I'm just kind of controlling Agent 47 as he's going about doing what he is doing. I think, but we have played games online and in person together. We're currently playing through Resident Evil 6, which an absolute train wreck, but kind of bearable when you're playing with a friend. And before that, we did Resident Evil 5, which was also good. Did not make videos for those though, because I'm not sure about doing videos like that. So that was on my PlayStation? It might have been on my PlayStation. I think it was on my PlayStation. So, I mean, I enjoy doing the VR videos. Our videos are fun, and I can, do them and upload them quickly, which is great. But yes, I'm pretty sure the first videos that I ever did on YouTube were streams using my Stadia. And I mainly did the streams not really for like professional YouTube or really just to share all that stuff, but to play with my friend so he could watch the stream and he can tell me, oh, I want you to do this, or oh, I want you to do that, and he would, basically he would control me like I would control Agent 47 on his different on his different missions for assassination. So that's all Hitman's about, is assassination. But yes, I'm pretty sure that's when I first did the YouTube channel thing. I made Zachasaurus Gaming because I already had Zachasaurus for my Discord and what have you. So yes, and I just kind of started doing the VR thing as well after that. Alright, we've made it to the dinosaur. So now, everything else is clean. We need to do the dinosaur, and then we shall be done. I'm not sure if I really want to do this whole mat on the video, but I'll do the dino on the video. Just kind of clean. Nice purple dinosaur. Excellent color. Purple and yellow. Complementary colors. Very good. I went to art school. I know that. I don't think you need to have gone to art school to know that purple and yellow are complementary colors. I think that is kind of common knowledge. It might not be. Yeah, I went to art school. I went for graphic design, which I never actually ended up doing graphic design as a profession. Which is probably for the best. I think I would have gone completely insane sitting at a desk all day. I mean, I like design, I like art, and I like all that stuff, but doing it for my job, I don't think I would have enjoyed it all that much. I didn't enjoy my classes though. My classes were fun, and my teachers were great. And it was a grand old time. Met a lot of cool people. Some of them classmates I still am in contact with today, even though, we've kind of gone our own separate ways, but, it's very easy nowadays, Facebook and, email and all that. I actually ran into one of my old graphic design classmates last week, actually. We were at, what do I want to say? I was volunteering somewhere, and I happened to run into them, and I was like, oh, hey, it's you, how's it going? I won't say any names, but it's so great to see you. It's been, 15 years? Yeah. Anyway, it was fun. It was good. We talked a little bit, caught up a bit. It was an enjoyable experience. And, yeah. Look forward to... Because I went the first few semesters that I did, I went to a community college nearby, close to home, where they had a great graphic design program. So I went there for a few years, and I transferred to another college, which will remain unknown and unnamed because, my privacy and all that. If I start saying, like, oh, I went here on X date and what have you, people might be able to figure out who I am, and then I'd have to be worried about people showing up at my door and being like, hey, you're that YouTube guy who does the YouTube VR videos. Although I doubt anyone would actually show up at my door. I don't think I'm no Jacksepticeye or, you know, other famous YouTuber. I'm drawing a blank now on names for famous YouTubers who do games. I'm trying to think. Jacksepticeye is like the one that popped into my brain. Jacksepticeye. There's Markiplier, right? There's that guy. I can't believe I can't think of any others. My brain, I just put on the spot. My brain is just like, what? What other YouTubers? You don't know any other YouTubers? Like, I do. I watch their videos all the time. It's like, oh, right, those YouTubers. Yeah, you don't remember their names. It's like, how do I not remember their names? Brain farts. It is sometimes scary thinking about how much I forget about just like the basic. I know sometimes you just forget and it just pops out of your mind. Like you walk into a room and you forgot, oh, why did I go in there? And it's like, I completely forgot why I came into this room. Then you walk out and then you remember just like, aha, I remember why I came into this room. But it's scary at the time because you're like, how is my memory this bad? Like, what is happening in my brain right now that I am forgetting this? The basic stuff. Yeah. Anyway. This dinosaur needs a name. What name shall we give this dinosaur that we are cleaning? Looks like a Stegosaurus. Shall we name him Third? 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 Not Third. Third. With a TH. Third. There we go. That's a good name. Third the Dino. You know that the spiked end of a Stegosaurus tail is called a sagomizer, and the reason why it's called a sagomizer is very interesting. There actually was not a scientific name for it, I don't believe at least, until Gary Larson's comics, which referred to it as a sagomizer. A bunch of cavemen looking at a picture of a Stegosaurus tail with the spikes, and one of the cavemen is like, "This is called the sagomizer in memory of the late Sag." And one can reasonably guess what happened is the Sag got too close to the sagomizer, and thus it was named. And I guess the scientific community must have liked it enough to be like, yeah, well there's not actually a name for that part of the Stegosaurus. We'll just call it a sagomizer. Sure. Which is funny. Wonder if he would have called it something else if he knew that the scientific community was going to take it and, you know, make it an official name. It's funny. Anyway. Go around and clean up the last bits. Stegosaurus didn't take a huge amount of time. Didn't think it would. It's fairly straightforward. Like, that stuff over there, you have to climb and go in and around and all that. This is pretty easy. Pretty simple. Can't crawl underneath it though, which is a shame because you think that plenty of kids would be crawling around underneath it as well. But yep, there we go. So yeah, I guess that just leaves the mat, but I'm not really sure I want to do the whole mat on this video because that just seems tedious, and I feel like the video probably already getting a little bit on the long side. So I think we shall end it here. And, yeah, I'll probably do the rest of the mat off camera. And then next time we shall do something else. I might just decide to have these be like a once a month video and just kind of do a little chat about how the month was for, me, for the channel, what I've been up to recently as far as, videos are concerned, and, my thoughts on the games that I've played. Who knows? I just think that this is a very, like, talk heavy game where, you do basically, there's only so much you can watch someone just, wash before you click off of the video. So I had to fill it up with some entertaining talk and, fill in, some of the boring bits. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Usually wait for this hand, but this hand's holding the squirt, so bye-bye.